Para, pa, pa. Pa, para. Right. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Well, today it has been a very strange trading day. I'm not going to lie to you. First of all, obviously it's a bank holiday in the UK, but also in the United States, it's also a national kind of bank holiday, so to call it. So yeah, that has obviously brought some advantages and disadvantages in the market. I want to quickly discuss those with you, and I'll just quickly wrap it up, see what obviously has happened with the prices of crude oil natural gas, and then we can take it from there tomorrow morning. So let me go to the chart and show you what has happened today. I've opened a couple of trades today. Unfortunately, I was against the trend of the market, and that's another point I want to also talk to you. That is, in those low volume days, what is probably the best strategy. I've come to conclusion today. I'm just following the trend, but let me break down quickly crude oil natural gas, and then we can focus more on to how, for example, we can be more profitable when it comes down to a low volume days, i.e. bank holidays. So let's have a quick look here. Okay, right, so looking at crude oil, first of all, let's have a quick look of the hourly candles or chart, time frame, the way you call it, that's what it is. So if you look at here, obviously we're looking from the morning, we've been bullish throughout the day, and that is something, to be fair with you, I didn't really notice, and I was kind of focusing on that breakout where we're gonna break that pattern and then we will be selling off, but unfortunately it didn't work that way. And then let me show you why, and why I'm thinking obviously in a low volume days it's better to be with the trend and just let your winner run throughout the day, and hopefully if everything goes well, obviously you'll end up in a big good profit. So since the morning we had some consolidation area right here between 7 to 10 o'clock. We then broke above the $78 per barrel, and that is probably the most significant price move today. Since we broke that price of $78 per barrel, we have continually uptrending from there. And then if you can see, not so much volume within the market. And that's what I said, it's easier to stick with the major trend, and if that is bullish trend, they just go long position. It just makes more sense because we don't have enough people in the market to change direction and for example in this instance to short sell. So make sure always when there is not enough volume in the market to stick with the trend, as there is simply not enough traders out there to be able to change the major direction. So if we now know that, we can then assume safely that I've taken the wrong trade, and I did. I obviously close it in a very short space of time, so I had a little loss on it, and that was like 55 quid or something like that. As soon as we broke above and made a higher high, I was out of the trend. Out of the trade, so to speak. And then as you can see, we then continue at the upward momentum, and we again broke below the moving average, and that is my edge and that is my signal. So we build up another consolidation area here, and I was like, yes, potentially we're looking for another place to reverse, but hey ho, it didn't work that way. So as you can see, not enough volume to start with, and since there is not enough volume, it's easier for major traders to influence the market and keep the trending going, the trade going, the trend, hey. So we continue uptrending from there. We bounced off the moving average consistently and all the way to about 78.5, where we kind of met some resistance, but we broke above that, and then we found ourselves at around $78.68 per barrel. That is with a crude oil, and that's what I have found today. In fact, is with low volume trading days, it's just better to stick with the trend of the market. Now, what put me off of that long position was simply the 4-hour time frame. And as you can see, the moving average was right here. That was a great resistance previously, but as you know, nothing in the market is the same. So let me say it again. As you know, nothing in the market can be exactly the same, and if a resistance is there, it doesn't mean the next time it will also be the same resistance. So that is a key, because we don't have the same traders trading at the same time, opening the same position. So obviously the market may look, sound or taste the same, but it will never be the same. And that is a major point to talk about probably in a further live sessions whilst I'm trading and so forth. As we speak, in fact, crude oil is consolidating at the moment around the 78.68. Not enough volume for me to open up a trade, because I thought we may be in for another breakout, but good I didn't open up a trade, because it would have been a stop loss above the moving average. Now the story today, let's do it again. The story today with natural gas, it's a little bit different. There was a little bit more volume, and then let's go to the chart and show you what I'm talking about. So if you look at first onto the hourly time frame, we'll see that today was a little bit of a sell-off in the morning. Sorry, that is not the case. So as you can see, we started building slowly with natural gas, and we kind of tested the hourly moving average. We bounced off it, so we'll see what will happen tomorrow with some more volume. We may break above that, and we may as well bounce off it and continue selling off. The 4-hour time frame looks like a good, healthy, bearish trend, so we may as well break above the hourly moving average and then continue uptrending from there, hopefully relying on that good roll over we had last week. Now if you look at onto the 5-minute time frame, then you'll see that kind of a build up slowly in the morning. We then broke above. We kind of, let's hold fire for a minute. Okay, so let's go to the 1-minute time frame and then I'll show you. Right, so that's the morning, obviously not enough volume, but then at about 8 o'clock we broke above the moving average, and a significant reference point here is the support we have met at 2.75, and that is a round number I'm preaching about, you guys, day in and day out, has been a good support resistance and also good profit targets to take. So as you can see, we kind of hold that support. We then break above the 50 moving average, consolidate that trend, and then move forward from there. And as the day go on, as you can see, we kind of met some resistance at $2.8 per $2.8 for a contract, and then we sold off a little bit, meeting the same kind of levels of support right here at 2.75, and then as you can see, lower highs all the way. We broke above, we then broke the resistance of 2.8, and everything happened from there. Obviously not enough volume today, I wanna again say. So we couldn't really continue the upward momentum. We found some resistance at 2.85 for a contract, and then we sold off since then. We broke below the moving average, we then bounced over it, consolidating it as another down selling pattern or bearish pattern, and then just sold off, meeting some resistance, some support at 2.8 for a contract. So far the day has been a mixed bag with me. Had some good winners, had some losers as well. So I'm not gonna judge by Monday, and I probably should avoid in the future it's trading on Mondays, although with the strategy I just told you, probably it's a good way to look at things. If there is not enough volume, perhaps you can then just go with the flow and see where that takes you. Now, I want to thank you for today. Obviously, it's been a very short breakdown of the market and my day, and what I have found to be very helpful potentially for the next bank holidays to come. Thank you so much for watching today. I'll be live in tomorrow as well, and I'll be looking to do a good 1-hour live trading session. So hopefully I can take some trades, show you how that works with me, and share some tips and knowledge. Have a lovely evening and looking forward to see you tomorrow. Bye bye.